My name is Pamina Soinaina. I'm the head of recruitment at Corporate Staffing Services. Corporate Staffing Services is a leading recruitment and HR consultancy firm here in Nairobi. So today I want us to talk about a very important interview question. And this question is, what are your strengths? Whenever candidates are asked this question, a lot of them are confused as to the answer to give. And the confusion comes in because they are not so sure whether they are being asked as a person or they are being asked as a professional. So the best way to answer this question is to think about it in two ways. Number one, strengths can be of a personal nature. And also you have strengths which are professional. For strengths which are personal, these are strengths which are already within you. For example, you might find some people who have leadership skills. There are people who are self-motivated. There are people with good communication skills. And also you find people who are able to relate well with others. These are skills which you don't necessarily have had to go to school for you to be trained. Now, when it comes to professional, these are strengths that you've gained in a work environment, or strengths that you've either have had to go for additional training. For example, if it comes to report writing, probably not everyone can be able to come up with a report. When it comes to maybe a skill like data manipulation, for those in the statistics field, that's a skill which is very unique to that kind of profession. If, let's say, for someone who's in customer service, ability to handle difficult customers, that's a skill which they've gained because every day they are meeting people who, they're under different kind of stress and challenges. So for you to be very unique in an interview and for you to impress the HR manager or the recruiter for that matter is to have a combination of both. And I always advise candidates to always start with the strengths which are of a professional nature. So look at your profession and ask yourself, what are the kind of strengths which are needed in this profession? Assume I'm going for a banking job interview and I'll be employed as a cashier. What do you expect of a cashier? A cashier is someone who's supposed to serve you very fast because they don't want to spend a lot of time in the queue. They are also expected to accurate. If you're asking for 10,000 at the counter, they're not supposed to give you 15,000 because the bank will go at a loss. They're also supposed to be honest. They're also supposed to have good people skills, in that sometimes they can even interest you with other banking products when they're still serving you. So if you're going for such an interview, those are the kind of strengths to bring out. However, you can give additional ones which are more personal, like ability to withstand pressure. Because assume you are serving 100 people in the queue. Maybe there's a system breakdown and everyone, customers are looking at you, in an agitated manner. So if you're able to handle pressure, that will be an added advantage. So whenever you are asked this question, tell us about your strength. It's really to have a combination of those two, the professional and the personal ones. And the professional, you can always look at the job description from the employer. And at the bottom, just before they've given you instructions on where to apply, you always see the skills and the personal characteristics required of this job. Those are the kind of things to bring out in an interview. So next time you attend an interview, when you're asked what are your strengths, always have a combination of those two.